pretty much the only one I think,
Okay.
so
Gotcha.
it's not hard to find me.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And so you have a story, you have an amazing actress you want to talk about.
Yes. Heather Fraley. She started modeling
Mhm.
for many years.
Okay.
And then
Was she a runway model or just
no,
acting
like
modeling?
print
Okay.
and, advertisement and stuff like that.
Mm.
But she started acting earlier this year. I
Okay.
think around January, she started to be an extra, but her drive has gotten to her where has like close to 50 projects this year. Either she's
Wow.
already done or upcoming,
Wow.
and she's adding more and more.
Congratulations. Yeah.
And she is someone who is like, she is truly, truly amazing. And an amazing actress,
Mhm.
just starting like this year and building herself and just every single day.
And
So
that's what it takes. A lot of people think, okay, I want to be a model actress. I'm going to get an agent, but they have no training.
mhm,
Some are kind of talented. They can read and, but I've noticed because mine is like a Santa's list from LA with
mhm,
Charles Conrad and, going to comedy school. And there's so many other things involved that you have to know what to do on a set. And,
yeah.
but if you're an extra, you're still learning a lot of behind the scenes and networking.
Yeah, and that's what she did. And now, when we first met,
That's a cute story. I like that.
when we first met, it was actually she had auditioned for me,
Mhm.
a taped audition,
Right.
but her phone at the time wasn't working right.
Oh,
So she would send like 3 or 4 times in a row. I'm like, I'm not getting this. This girl's not interested,
oh
blah, blah, blah.
no.
But something in the back of my mind told me,
Right.
because I usually at that time going next, but something in the back of my mind told me, give her another shot.
Right.
And she got another phone. She sent it in. Well, around that time, we were starting to do William Kane. This is, I think, in April.
Okay.
And she was an extra on there.
Okay.
And down in Parrish. And she
Okay.
lives down there. So it's like almost across the street for her.
Wow. Okay.
So I didn't really recognize her because she's she's going to kill me. Everyone knows this. She's like 4'11", 5 foot for IMDb.
Right.
And,
Right.
it's this little, I call her my little warhead
Oh.
because she'll probably either kill me or laugh
Well,
at
we're going
this.
to bring her back on this show
Yeah.
very soon. I know
But
she's on a job set right now.
Yeah. But anyway, she's in this wardrobe that doesn't fit her. It doesn't fit her. She's tripping over and blah, blah, blah. Well, I didn't know what she was there, at
Oh.
all. So she comes up to me. We're taking a lunch break or something. She comes up to me and says, "Hi, I'm that girl that was annoying you with all the auditions and stuff like that. I'm Heather." I said, "Oh, it's pleased to meet you. I'm Preston." And I turn away to talk to someone. Someone asked me a question,
Right.
and I turn back, and she's gone.
Oh, no.
So I'm like, okay. So from there, we just kind of built this amazing thing. And I was helping her anyway, like, because I saw that she looked like she had something. She really did.
Hmm.
And I was like kind of helping her along. And one day I said, well, if I'm doing this, why don't I just become your manager?
Oh, there you go.
And and then I could, you tell me what you want. I can submit for you. I can put you out there.
Mhm.
I can, do this or that, and you don't have to do all yourself. And so
That's
far,
a blessing.
yeah,
That
and
she
so
got.
far, it's really worked out. Really,
Does she
really
have
well.
an agent? I say agent.
She has one. I'm not sure who it is. I know we were trying. Once she gets a reel, she can really get out there. But all her stuff is this year, so
Okay.
none of it has come out yet.
Well, I have an agency that I work with out of Hollywood, Florida,
Mhm.
and it's a really good agency. They're SAG.
Mhm.
They're my agent as well. And Keith from Alexa represents me,
Mhm.
and so you've got some good agents in Orlando Diamond Agency.
Yeah.
There's a lot that are around the area,
Yeah.
but some I noticed are signing exclusive.
Mhm.
And the one agency that I know of that I'm with as well. They said we are accepting new talent, but you have to you have to have the COVID shot. And I thought, I've never heard that one
I've
before.
never heard that before.
Either did I. And I was like blown away. And I know sometimes they'll say like there's a casting coming up in September, a casting director friend of mine. And she said, you have to be COVID tested.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing that, but they're not, saying the other thing, with your set, did they, because I know people want to know, because they don't know, oh my God, do I have to have the shot for this or and that's kind of dampering a lot of people that I know didn't get it, that don't have that opportunity to get and do their acting ability.
Yeah, I mean, on my sets, I just hose everyone down. So I mean, and then that's it.
I like I'm gonna say that. Oh, everybody's like, can you just hose us down?
Oh yeah, and I think they appreciate that.
Yeah.
No, I don't. It's like. Some people can't get COVID shots because of they're allergic and stuff like that. So, I don't think, I think we're at a time now, I don't want to go to whatever, but I think right now it's like where COVID is, it's pretty much what I've heard from people.
Right.
It's like a bad cold.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, we need to start getting away. Me personally, I mean, don't whatever. I mean, everyone has their own opinion, but I think we need to start like, okay, we gave it a name.
Live your life. It goes so fast.
And so, I mean, I had it back in 2001, 21.
I had it too. It was a bad cold. It was a flu bug.
Yeah. I mean, so I don't want to make light of it, but on my sets, I'm not going to require.
Okay.
Now, if one of my sets is SAG, then we may have to, which I have a movie coming. I'm going to be. We just got funded for.
Oh wow!
For January. And
I know people are asking. I'm sure they're asking. They want to be an extra in your movie, or they want to try out for your movie coming up in the future. Mm-hmm. Who do they write? Do you work through agents or casting directors, or do you do the casting?
I do. I have a control problem, I guess. And also with Heather, she now also is a co-producing partner of mine in Domain.
Heather, good job.
Yeah,
yay.
so
we need a hand clap for that one, Bobby. A hand clap for Heather.
Yeah. She
another thing too is Bobby, his back. You need to pop on because you may want to hook up with Preston. Tell him what you do.
More of a production manager, stage manager for live events and theater.
Oh, can you hear now? No? Okay, we don't know what just happened.
Don hears me, right?
I can hear you.
Okay, then it's just his volume.
Okay, so do you have the right head? So there is. Can you hear now?
Hello?
Oh, yes.
There you go. Yep. Stage manager and production manager for theater and live events.
Oh, nice.
Where did you go to school?
University of Central Florida.
So
nice.
You have to exchange if you need him.
No, absolutely.
He'd be great.
Absolutely.
On there.
So,
yay.
Yeah.
Another thing too is I have a lot of friends that write scripts and screenplays and all this stuff. And I have one lady that's been trying for years, and she said she wanted to go to the Tampa Bay Film Festival. You know who you are. She's probably watching. Talk to him about my horses. She's got a horse movie, and she's got stables, and she has the books.
Oh wow.
She's already branded, and she, she has to get the financing for the movie. Some people say get the financing before the movie, or do you write the screenplay before you get the funding? What's the deal?
Well, you want to actually, unless you are very, very, very lucky, you do the screenplay. Do the screenplay first. Get that out there. Get the story out there, and then I was just actually having a conversation today. Someone was asking me about funding and stuff like that earlier today on the phone, and to make a long story very short. Basically, what you want to have is all your I's dotted, your T's crossed. You want to have a script and ready, a script ready.
Okay. If she doesn't have the money to invest in, but she has a place that looks like a Lifetime movie set with her barn and everything. And I believe in the project, because that, I've been reaching out to people, but they've been busy. Would this be something you'd like to come and see what she's talking about? She has 8 quarter horses. One is called Elliot. He's like a famous in the character in the book.
Oh, absolutely.
So she's got the book and the plush horse, the I would say the things to sell, the branding. and it's a cute story. It could be anything, filming on her lot.
Yeah.
And she has a beach house that you could use for filming as well. It's a
Okay.
2-story right on the ocean.
Oh, wow. Nice.
So
Nice.
yeah, I want to hook you up. Maybe when you're not too busy, or you say, "Hey, Dawn, I have a moment. I can pop over,"
Yeah.
and then we can. Because this is a project, like I said, I believe in. I
Mhm.
think it would be a great children's story.
Mhm.
And Elliot is already famous, anyways.
Well, there you go. No, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. And I probably could, Heather and I could, because we're both partners, we can go and
Yeah,
be
Tony
there.
Armour came over, and he got a couple other projects that he was busy. He was like,
Mhm.
this would be great. He loved the idea, and
Mhm.
at the time that was during the COVID
Mhm.
and everything too. But yeah, because I know people will ask, how do I get in your movie? What do I do? Where do they send their photos to?
Well, don't do it now,
Right.
but domain pictures37@gmail.com.
Okay.
And it's 37.
Okay.
The
Now,
number.
do you look for people that have an acting background, that they show that they've been to classes?
I mean, I encourage any actor to at least attend one time a class,
Okay.
whether it's a full class, if it's one-on-one or something.
Okay.
But that doesn't necessarily, when I'm looking,
Right.
I'll see if the person, if they submit,
Hmm.
and number one, I'll say, okay, does this person fit
What you're looking for?
what they're going out for?
Mhm.
Then I could give them sides, kind of see what they do. But it's not necessarily the experience,
Mhm.
because for the aforementioned Heather Fraley,
Right.
she didn't have any experience, and she went on a couple sets, and now she just did a movie. I directed her for the first time
Wow.
a couple weeks ago, called Ding Dong Ditch.
Oh, wow.
And she was my
Mhm.
lead. And this was the first time she's played a character like this character, where, I mean, she was really, really nervous doing it because it was out of her comfort zone. And I just kept saying, she goes, "This is hard." I said, "Exactly. This is
Yeah.
hard, but I know that you can do it." And not only did she do it, but she nailed it. And today I was like, I got some screenshots, screen grabs.
Okay.
My cinematographer, Daniel Trout,
Okay.
who is amazing. He sent them to me. I put them on my Facebook as well. And I said, not only did you nail this, but you have leveled yourself up in this industry as one of the best actresses that not only have I seen, but and also worked with.
Mhm.
And I told her, I said, I'm not just saying that just because of what we are. I
Right.
said, I truly, truly mean that. And so,
That's amazing to have somebody that backs you and believes.
Mhm.
Like my husband, when we started on the air, he was paying for all the shows, and now we have, sunkisscharters.com. Come out and sail with us.
there you go.
Yeah, and so
Yeah.
that's kind of where our focus is right now with
Mhm.
everything on the charters. And I just wanted to let people know, we did put it in the St. Petersburg Film Commissioner,
Mhm.
and it's up there, and we're excited because any movies that come in, they'll work with us on the sailboat
Mhm.
or the pontoon boat.
Yeah, that's
as well.
awesome. That is
Yeah,
awesome.
It's
Yeah.
exciting. I know we only have 5 more minutes left. I know. And anything else you'd like to say?
Yeah, real quick, we are funded for the Truth About Monsters,
Okay.
which comes. We're going to start filming in January in the
Okay.
Tampa Bay area. It's about sex trafficking,
Oh,
and it's through the eyes of the women.
wow.
And it's in a place where a lot of people don't know about. It's in a nice house in a nice neighborhood where big money comes in.
Mhm.
And I had talked to some ladies years ago when I wrote this, down in Sarasota,
Mhm.
Cell of Freedom, that they help women go back into society. And I had talked with them and then another gentleman who used to be a detective.
Mhm.
And they were like giving me all this information where they hold them not with guns or this and that, but they hold them. They have something over their head.
Oh, wow.
They have their information. They have their ID. They know something, whatever, and they feel that they can't. So we are actually filming that here in the Tampa Bay area in January. The Truth About Monsters, and then also speaking of acting, I'm actually going to make my acting debut, I guess,
Okay.
because no one knows I used to do it.
Yeah.
Heather and I, or actually, I wrote it and directing it, and it's just Heather and I doing
Okay.
a movie late September called Sanctum in the Mist.
Oh, congratulations.
And it's a real true human story set in the 1970s. And we're also doing a Texas Chainsaw Massacre fan film
oh my gosh.
with a twist.
With a twist.
I can't say too much, but with a twist. It's going to be a lot of fun. So we want to do that like next month. So we're really working together. And she did Intruder Alert for the OIF Challenge in Orlando.
Wow.
Her first time she's ever written and produced a film. I directed it. It was last weekend. I was very, very proud of her.
Oh, wow.
It turned out really, really well. So we're really excited. So we have a lot of different,
coming
a lot of
up.
different things going on. So yeah.
Well, we're excited that you were here, and I just want to let everyone know, with Hollywood Connections, we have film directors, agents, producers, casting directors. I have reporters. We have all different ages that are out there doing different film festivals and their own shows now as well.
Mhm.
So if you'd like to be a part of that, exclusively here on the Tan Talk Radio Network, I started Miracle Stories when my son passed away.
Mhm.
So I'm very excited. I have them lined up. People are calling me. And I went through, I just want to add this. Anybody that's going through grieving, I have a digital business card. And my shows are from the people from the movie Adrift, where her husband passed out at sea.
Mm.
The lady from Breakthrough, the movie where her son went through the ice.
Oh, wow.
People that died and went to heaven and hell and back. And these stories really inspired my life as well. And people say to me, because I just lost my brother
Mhm.
over the weekend, and he was 60, and they're like, oh my God, how are you getting through this? It is God, number one. And I'll tell you, it is what it is. And all I want to say is, when my brother calls me on the phone and laughs, you don't know when the last time that person you're going to talk to. So
Yeah.
thoroughly enjoy your whole family and everybody. And remember, bend
Absolutely.
knees, break chains. And if there's something that you need to pray about, get on your knees and start praying and ask God to take over. And I
Absolutely.
always write a letter to God. I said, put it in my Bible. And a year later, I open it up and I go, wow, he has been given so much more. And we were just talking before the show about people being grateful,
Mhm.
and more people that are grateful, you want to give more to.
Yeah.
And so I'm Dawn Reese. Stay tuned because I have an amazing show next week as well with Miracle Stories and more Hollywood Connections.
Mhm.
And I am Dawn Reese, and we'll see you next Tuesday. It will be 2:30, and then the following week will be 2:00 again. Have a great day. God bless you, everybody, and wave. Bye.
Bye.